for me. Just be able to represent this great university that at first I didn't really know that much about, but the longer I've been here, it's somewhere I call home, and I love it so much. And to be able to take place in one of the traditions, it means the world to me.
What did Jimbo say to you in front of everybody?
Well, he basically came in, like I mentioned, he said, we have something else to take care of, and he said, we're gonna name our new 12th man. And he kind of went through it. He goes, this person is someone who's gonna represent our university and all the great things about it. And he went on to say, and this individual, he comes in and day out, he gives it all. I know he's gonna do a great job, and that man is Braden White.
Have you talked to Cullen since?
I did. He texted me yesterday, and he told me congratulations and gave me a few tips. But me and Cullen, we've been good friends since really I first came here, because we were in the same room, linebackers, and I was actually a couple seats down from him when he was named the 12th man that year. So it was pretty cool.
What was that
You don't
experience
have the
like?
hair for it. I'm just going to say that out loud.
I don't. Before fall camp, I went in and just buzzed all my hair off. Just get ready for the heat, go to work.
Is this something you've been kind of working toward, knowing that you'd be a year behind Cullen?
Yes, sir. I would say so. When I kind of realized that Cullen would graduate and there would be a new 12th man, it was definitely something I aimed to do. I always looked up to Cullen and what he did for this organization, this team, and it was always something I wanted to follow through and do as well.
Is it something you ever talked with Jimbo about?
No, sir.
Have you taken a chance to think about what it'll be like next Thursday, running out through the smoke, wearing the 12 in your first game?
I have a little bit. It's been, the past couple of days have been kind of overwhelming, and I mean, really, a lot of it's just now hitting me, but I'm excited. I can't wait. I can't wait to go out there with my teammates and get after it.
Have you gotten recognized on campus yet as the new 12th man?
Not really. Walking in, some guy gave me a little wave, so that was kind of cool.
Is that why you're wearing the name tag?
No, but I guess it helps.
What is that from? The name?
This is from my master's program. Today we had our orientation, so it was a mandatory orientation that I went to right before this.
You're just starting that?
Yes, sir. I graduated at the beginning of August, and then now I'm starting the graduate program.
I don't know if you're the only one, but you're probably one of the very few 12th men to not be from the state of Texas. Does that mean anything special to you, I guess?
I mean, like I said, coming from Alabama, I didn't really know a lot about A&M, but I mean, now that I've lived here and I've been with my team and I've learned all these traditions, I mean, it means the world to me. And I mean, I think it helps a lot of people from my hometown. They're learning about the tradition now and a lot about A&M just because they saw that I got it. So that's pretty cool as well.
So why'd you come to A&M?
I came to A&M because of the opportunity. I looked here, I could tell that it was a prestigious university, and I applied here just academically before I even knew I would be able to play football here. So when football and academics both worked out, it was the best of both worlds for me.
You had a tie with Chavis's, your dad and Chavis?
My dad and Coach Chavis played in college.
They played together?
Yes, sir.
At Tennessee?
Yes, sir.
You talk about your parents' reaction. I heard your dad heard via text or something before.
Yes, sir. So he was actually in a meeting. He told me later on that he was in a meeting, and one of my high school coaches, which we're good friends with, he actually texted him. My dad's like, where are you getting this information? And he had to go back and check, and he believed it. So, of course, when I called him after practice, he already knew, but they were pretty fired up.
Chief tried to get you to leave for Arkansas last year?
No, he did.
Jimbo was asked all summer, this was going to be his first 12th man that he was going to pick, and he said, I'm going to put an awful lot of thought into this. So, for you being Jimbo's first pick as 12th man, does that mean a little bit more?
I would say it definitely does, just because the respect I have for Coach Fisher ever since he came in. I was part of that group, a part of that transition from the old coaching staff to the new coaching staff, and seeing Coach Fisher come in and all the changes that happened and just kind of the system that he implemented and now the way things are now. So for him to pick me, it means a whole lot just because I have a ton of respect for Coach Fisher and everything he does.
And you were seeing all the Jackie Sherrill players, they were out of practice just a couple days ago. You know, they're the guys who started it.
Yes,
also,
sir,
it kind of comes all full circle, doesn't it?
Yes, sir.
Was it really surreal when you went over to the equipment room and picked up that practice jersey that says number 12?
So I every day before practice I get all my stuff lined out ready, and I already had my shoulder pads and my 58 jersey on there. And so after the announcement, we had position meetings, and then I went in to get my pads for practice, and I grabbed them, and I didn't really think anything of it. And I went out to practice, and then I got to the field and I started putting them on, and I realized they switched it out and put the 12 jersey on there.
Did 58 mean anything to you, or was that just?
That's the number they gave me when I first got here, so I kind of went with it and stuff like that.
So they had already changed it, and you didn't realize it.
So I didn't realize it. The equipment guys, I went and pulled off the 58 jersey, put the 12 on. I didn't even know.
Do you feel the 12th man should be a walk-on player always?
I feel like, as far as the tradition, I think that's an important aspect of it. It gives guys, as a walk-on, you come in, it's definitely something you can look up to, especially even if you're not 12. Me, last year, looking up to Cullen, just as a walk-on, seeing what he was able to accomplish and the success he had as a player, being able to look at that and be able to strive towards that was important for my career as well.
That said, a 12th man should not turn down a scholarship either, right?
That's right. That's right.
Just trying to help you out.
So what's life like after football for you?
After football, not really sure yet. Eventually, as far as career goals, I eventually want to own my own business. So one day, hopefully, we'll be able to do that. But just kind of seeing how it goes for us right now.
You know the 12th man's trademarked, right? So just so you know.
Thanks, Braden.
Perfect.